Hello everyone, welcome to SAP Connect. So in this session we will learn how to make payment against the down payment request you have posted. So there are two transaction codes which we can use to post payment with reference to the request we have posted. So the transaction code are F-48 and F-53. We will cover both the transactions in our videos. So in this video we will use F-53 transaction for making payment against the request we have posted. In the upcoming video we will cover payment of the request, payment against the request we have posted from F-48 transaction as well. So first of all we will enter the transaction code FBL1N to see the down payment request we have posted against the vendor. So this is our vendor. We will keep the open item checked and noted items will remain checked. Click on execute. So here we can see there are three DP requests posted for vendor 200101. Now these two have been posted in our previous videos. So the document number 17001 does not contain withholding tax details and 17002 contains withholding tax details, and the withholding tax has been deducted with the rate of 10%. So let us try to make the payment now. So we will use the transaction code F-53. We'll hit enter, and here we have to give input details. So this is the document date. KZ is the document type for vendor payment. In reference we will give payment to vendor text only. In document header text also we are giving text as payment to vendor, and in clearing text also we are giving text payment to vendor. Now in bank data we will choose the outgoing GL account. So this is the GL account. Now since we have an option to make payment against both the requests in one go, or we can make payment against these requests individually. So we have both the options available with us. So for better clarity we will post the payment one by one against the request and not cumulative, right? I will show you how, but for example purpose I will show you how we can make the cumulative payment as well, right? So these both documents which have been posted with the INR 5 lakh amount, right, out of which we are deducting 50,000 TDS on document number 17002. So we will be making payment of 9,50,000. So in case we want to make cumulative payment, so we will enter the amount as 9,50,000 in our bank data, right? And here we will give text as payment to vendor. So this one I am showing just for the example purpose how we can make cumulative payment. I will just simulate the transaction, but I am not going to post this transaction. We will see how we will post individually, right? So here account I have to give the vendor account number. So our vendor is SAP Consulting Services Limited. Here we have to give the special GL indicator. So requests are posted with the special GL indicator F. So we will have to enter F here, and we will simply hit enter. So now you can see that all the requests have been selected. Since we want to make payment against these requests only, 17001 document number and 17002, so we will double click on 17000 4 times 0 document to unselect it. Now you can see that system has assigned the equal amount. So if I will unselect, so let me unselect all. Since we have deducted TDS on document number 170002, when I will select this document, so system will assign 4,50,000 only, right? And this 9,50,000 is the total amount we have given in the selection screen outside. Okay, and this is the assignment which system is doing. So here it is deducting withholding tax at the rate of 10%. And if I will select this document 170001, so it will become 9,50,000. So if I click on document and simulate, so I will be able to make the payment from here. If I'll click on save, so both these requests will get cleared. But since we don't want to make cumulative payment, we will make payment against each request one by one. So I will click on reset data, or I can simply cut this. I will reopen F-53. Yeah, so here I will give the document date as same. So first we will make payment against the request in which we have not deducted any withholding tax, and then we will make payment against the request in which we have deducted 10% withholding tax. So reference is payment to vendor, document header text is also payment to vendor. Here I will give outgoing GL account. So outgoing GL account is 222002. Here I will give the amount 5 lakh, because in first document we have not deducted any withholding tax, or we have not mentioned any withholding tax details. So here I will give the text as payment to vendor, and I will select the vendor. Here I'll have to enter the special GL date, and I will press enter. So since all documents have been selected, I will click on deselect all. First of all, I'll have to click on select all, then deselect all. Since all, see, this is for selecting all the items, all the details, right? And this is item activation. So what we will have to do, we will have to do select all, then we will have to click on deactivate item. So everything will get unselected. Now we will select the one we need to select, this one. So we will double click on it, or we can click on activate item as well, so it will get activated. Now here we can see 5 lakh is assigned, 5 lakh is assigned, and 5 lakh is the amount entered. We will click on document and we will click on simulate. So now we can see that we are making, this is a financial transaction, and now we are making the payment against the request we have posted without withholding tax details. So 5 lakh, our bank account is getting credited with 5 lakh rupees, and vendor is getting debited with 5 lakh rupees. I will click on save. See, this document has been posted, and if I will go to FBL1N and I'll just click on, I'll refresh it, so it will be removed from here because it is cleared. But we will see that later. First of all, let us make payment of the remaining request as well, which we have posted in our videos, that is 170002 document with 10% TDS deduction, withholding tax details. So payment to vendor, so here we will have to enter the amount 4,50,000. we have given our vendor, and now we will select the special GL indicator. We will hit enter. Now both items have been selected. We will just double click to deactivate the first line item, first request. Now we can see that amount assigned is equal to the amount entered. Now we will click on document and we will click on simulate. Now here you can see that 4,50,000 is getting deducted from our bank account. 50,000 is the TDS we have deducted, right? So based on the withholding tax detailed we mentioned in the request at the time of request posting, it automatically picked the TDS payable GL as per the section, okay, and 50,000 is getting credited to TDS payable GL, and vendor is getting debited with 5 lakh INR only. So we will post this. So now we have come across an error. So this error says could not determine the year for TDS certificate number range. Okay, now since there is some system configuration missing, we will have to address this issue in order to post payment against the request in which we are deducting TDS. So in the next video we will see how we resolve this error message and how we are going to post payment by deducting TDS against the request, vendor down payment request we have posted. Thank you.